Hello, everyone. Thinking I might look at this one because this is you, is it not? Flex Perceptions, Seth Flex. I think I have a fairly straightforward solution to what you're going after here. I think we can get that to work. So using this boilerplate website to create the base plugin, which I call Freelancer Toolkit, download and install this plugin, which makes sure it doesn't collide with namespace and blah, 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 blah. So what is this thing? So I'm going to call this, should I do this? Do I need to do this plugin stuff? Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm going to call this multi-blocks. Multi-blocks. Oh, wait, no. What? Plugin name, I've never used this tool before, blocks. So I don't know anything about it, but we're going to go multi-blocks. Do I need to do the rest of this stuff? I'm just going to, oh, really? This is a lot. It's a lot of work here. Let me fill this out. Okay, we're gonna go valid email. What? Okay, fine. I'm putting my email in there. me@ryanwelcher.com. That's my email. Oh my god. You know it's bad. You can't type your own stinking name. All right, cool. Where'd this go? All right, so I'm going to grab this, wherever that went. I'm gonna go here, and popped up over there. Just gonna close this. I'm gonna put it right into my block developer cookbook directory here. Plugins. Can I? Oh, of course I can't do that. I'm just gonna open this in full. Find a realm finder, and I'm gonna just. Where'd that go? You can't see it, but it's in your server. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna just extract it, get rid of all this stuff. This is off camera, you can't see it. I'm going to delete this, and then so we've got this multi-blocks thing, right? So let me look and see what we're doing. So this is basically the same structure. Where'd my Chrome go? There it is. Okay, so the same structure as this. So this is what we got. Now, if I'm understanding you correct, sir, you want to have a blocks directory, right? So we need to add something at the root directory called blocks, right? Like that. Is that what we're looking for? And then we also need to add a package.json. So I'm just gonna npm init. I don't know why my terminal is so slow. I'm just gonna say yes, I think, and I'll just do everything. So that's just gonna give us a package.json. Now, obviously, oh, that's weird. Where'd that come from? Range. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. I don't like that at all. I don't know where that came from, but okay. So then we're gonna go npm install d. We're gonna add WordPress scripts, right? That's what we're trying to do. So we want to install that. Oh, hey! Thanks for the tier 1 sub. I didn't get any notification in my. What in my OBS? I do not know what's happening there, or at least I didn't hear it. Did something pop up? Oh man, my OBS is acting funny. I gotta fix it. I gotta do something going on with it. Anyways, thank you, Zamai33. Appreciate you for the sub. While we wait forever for this thing to install for whatever reason. Man, I upgraded my operating system. Biggest mistake ever. For whatever reason, things just run so slow right now. Oh my god, it's not that big of a package. Timothy Jacobs, hey, how's it going? Welcome back. We're just waiting forever for WordPress package, scripts package to install. And I don't know why. Yeah. Weird. That is taking a really long time. Oh. So anyways, okay, so while that installs, let's continue reading through what Seth is trying to do. So you want to be able to have a single scripts package be scaffolded into the blocks directory, right? Oh, we did. We kind of addressed this yesterday. Well, that's okay. We're going to do this again because this is probably pretty common. So there's a couple of things that we can do here. So we can use, we're going to have to use a combination of some scripts changes. Oh my God, everything is just so delayed. Yeah, I just upgraded and I'm regretting doing it because I don't know why, but man, it's just things are just running slow for some reason. So what we want to do, first thing that we're gonna have to do is there's some flags that we can do in here. So what we're gonna do is we need to change the this is what I'm looking for, sourceter, the Webpack sourceter. So this little piece of magic goodness is what this is going to do is this is going to allow us to tell the scripts package where blocks live, where these blocks are supposed to be found. So we can do that and we can add that. And is this thing ever completes? Whew. You know what? I'm gonna cancel this. Oh my God, I'm gonna do this in a new terminal window. This might be better. Man, say cookbook, and I'm gonna zoom that in. Okay, so then I can go, where am I here? CD plugins, and then what do I do? Multi-blocks, name it. Okay, and then I can go. So in here we've got kind of a node modules thing going on. The package station, check it. All right, sorry, I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to npm install -d, and it's going to be at WordPress scripts. I'm doing it outside of VS Code because for some reason it seems to be running really like insanely slow. This is already running way faster. So, or is it? Oh, there we go. That happens a lot quicker. Weird. So I might just not use the built-in terminal. I got to figure out what's going on with my system, and I got to stop complaining about it. So I'm just gonna close this down. So okay, so now that we've got this installed, we're gonna add a script, and basically we're gonna come over here and steal the base scripts that we need out of here, which are listed over here. So we're just gonna grab all that. We don't need it all, but we're gonna put those in here. Okay, and the two that we're really going to probably want to work with are start and build, right? So the first thing that we're going to have to do is go adjust this Webpack sourceter, right? So if we run start now, clear, and I zoom in, npm, oh my God, npm start. It's going to yell at us and say, there's nothing in the source directory. There's no source directory. See, source directory is not found. Please confirm there is a source directory. It's not new. No, it's it's newish. Within the last maybe year, I think, was when it got added. So what we're going to do is we're going to pass that, right? So in start, we're going to pass, and we're going to set it to blocks. And we're going to see what that does. So let's run it again. Clear. And well, now we're just going to run npm start. Oh yeah, thanks Flex for linking that. Okay, so the source directory was not found. So what did I do wrong here? Oh, you know what? I think you have to do it like that. We'll do that, and now it's going to say, okay, so this is a good sign. So what this is saying is no entry file discovered in the blocks directory. So now we can put whatever blocks we want in there. So to do that, we're going to use, first thing we're going to do is we're going to cd into the blocks directory. Then we're going to run npm. We're going to use the create block package at wordpress create block. And this is going to be block 1. We're going to give it, I'm just passing a bit. You don't need to do this, but I'm doing this. I'm going to do a dynamic block. It's going to be, wait, there was something we were talking about in here. Was there anything in here? Yeah, right. So sure, and then I'm going to pass no plugin. No plugin. And what that's going to do is it's now, because I'm inside the source, I'm inside the blocks directory, I'm going to run this to create block package. Inside of that, it's going to create a new block in there called block1. So that's going to run. Eventually that's going to run. Oh, it's going to be a long stream. Hey, Kev's here. Oh, and we're done. Okay. So if we jump back over here, we see now we have block1 and we have block.json, everything in here. You know, I haven't done anything custom. So that's your first block, right? So now we can run the same thing. We can say this time, we'll say block2. Now, obviously you're going to want to name these properly. You may want to pass more flags, so on and so forth. That's going to run it again. We're going to have a second block in our blocks directory. Now, the thing that we have to do at this point is we have, and it doesn't matter where you want to do this, but you're going to need to actually register these blocks. So like, for example, we're going to need, that's not what I want. We're going to need basically an action just like this. I'm just going to steal it. I'm going to put it just in here. It doesn't necessarily matter if that's where this goes. New multi-blocks. I'm not familiar with this build, the scaffolding tool, but yeah, so you could put it inside one of these classes if you wanted to do that. I'm not going to get into all the details of how this all works, but basically you're going to want to just add your hook in here. And so you see we've got a build directory, which we actually haven't, oh, we haven't run anything yet. And then this is going to be block, block 1, and then we're going to do the same thing for block 2. All right, now if we come in here, and now we should be able to say npm start. Oh no, sorry, we need to cd back out into the root of the directory, right? Put the last one in the namespace. Okay, yeah, Derek OE, how's it going? Yeah, you can put it wherever you want. I would imagine there's probably something. Okay, so not there. My guess is they're like, this is probably where you want to run it, like this, that loader, that run, wherever that is. So you want to add your hooks in here. Like, I don't know how it's registering its X hooks, but you'll need to figure that out and put the hooks in there or wherever that goes. Like I said, I'm not familiar with this particular framework and how it works, right? Love globbing blocks for build. I think I do it in here. Do I do it in here? Let's see. Where's my four multi-run blocks? Yeah, sure, could be. Define public hooks. Like this is probably, you probably want to do it in here, right? So this is, yeah, okay. So define public hooks. So you probably want to do something like this. And then, like, if we look at that, we can say, is this on the init hook? So we'll change this to a init hook. Public plugin, I'm not really sure what that means. This got public, some new public block. Like, I don't want to dive into all of this stuff, but basically you're going to want to put the function name in there and probably put it in here somewhere. So wherever this is found, you'll want to do that. Activate. Oh, is this the loader? No. Activator. I don't know. Anyways, you have to figure out where that is, because I don't know. But anyways, you're going to want to get this code in somewhere. And then when you run npm start, we should now start, it's going to now start building out these things. So if we look in our build directory now, we should have block 1 and all our asset files, and block 2 and all our asset files. And so that's how you're going to basically do that. And so that solves the problem of custom build directory name or custom source directory name. And I want to scale this. Block is npm package dependency. This now I need to make sure this block package is required in the root. Rebuild the block accordingly with Webpack. Make sure all of those node modules are loaded when using this block in Gutenberg. Sorry. So, okay. So I think we finished this, right? So basically, I think Flex, and just let me know, I'm pretty sure that we've addressed this sort of, like, we have a single node modules directory, we have a single package JSON, So we can put any dependencies that you want in there now, the way that you normally would. All right, a scaffold block is a PDF generator package from NPN objects from estimates and invoices. This block is NPN package dependency that's elaborate. Okay, yeah. So you put it in the root, yeah. Okay, and then you would just import. So I feel like the majority of your questions may not they might be moot points at now, because we've sort of addressed that. Does that make sense? So okay, but you have to customize package JSON. Does it install? Yeah. So if you wanted to install debounce, is that what you're talking about? Okay, so let's install. So let's. So all you're gonna have to do there is basically npm install. I'm assuming that this is a thing that you're using. There are debounce. There are some debounce tools in Gutenberg that are available. So if we just install debounce, right, we should see it. And then the only thing that you'd have to do, right? Okay, so that's been installed now. Right, and so because now if we wanted to use it in one of our blocks, the only thing that we'd have to do, let's say we're using it in here, we could just I'm not gonna have a working example because I don't really know what that does, but basically what you do is I'm just gonna do like external dependencies. There we go, and then you would just say import I guess debounce from. Oh my god, man. From and then you just import it the way you normally would. So you like any package, right? So okay, debounce from debounce, and then you would just use it however you wanted to use it, right? You could say const debounced, whatever. Debounce is debounce value. Like, I don't know how that would work, right? But that's how you would call it. And then these dependencies are all, like that. These dependencies are all managed, right? And they're all, it's being bundled as part of your JavaScript. So if we look in the build, block 1 in our index, let's see, is debounce in here somewhere? Maybe it's should be an import for it somehow. So it's going to be imported the same, like the sort of the standard way that you would import stuff in JavaScript. Like the WordPress packages aren't actually built; they aren't actually included in the bundle. With the JavaScript, because they're all just like they're basically referenced from the WP global object. Yeah. So So your project should only have a single package JSON, right? And so when you install it in the and it will live at the root of your project, right? So it's the same with like a composer file, for example. So if you're adding things via composer, you would have a single composer file in the root of your project, and that's what this is. So we've added debounce, and we have these scripts. We have a single node modules in here, and then basically everything accesses that. So when you run your JavaScript, your build process figures out how this works, right? Yeah. So Webpack is exactly what Corey is saying. So Webpack is the module that is being that is powering our build process, but npm manages all those things. Like you could use npm for not use a build process. npm is just it's node package manager, so it allows you to import packages, install packages, and their dependencies to your project. So that's how I would do it, like that. Now another thing that you could do, and I did this in here, is you could actually in your package JSON. So this is like my internal package JSON for my block developer cookbook. I'm not gonna add the multi-blocks to it, because it kind of it's not really showing what I want to do, but maybe I can. But what I've done is I've actually created like my own script package, or my own script in my npm package. So we could do the same thing. So in scripts here, you can add something. So what all I'm doing here, and you can change this, is I am CDing into the plugins directory, but we'll change that to blocks, right? And then we're gonna go like this, right? So this is going to CD into our blocks directory, which is here from the root of our project, and it's going to run npx create block. It's going to pass a dynamic variant. Now what we can do is we can go npm run block, and I'm going to pass some flags to it. I'm just going to say this is new block. Oh yeah, good call. Sorry. Yeah, I need to pass that no plugin flag as well. Thanks for catching that, Corey. Oh, I realized I don't have my theming thing. There we go. Themer's ready for y'all. So if I run it now, what this dash is, I'm sorry, I should do that. So this is going to say pass this stuff to this command, right? So what this is going to do is basically, this is going to be the slug of the block. So if I run this, I'm going to say no. And so what it's going to do is it's CD'd into the blocks directory. It ran npx create block package with the variant of dynamic and no plugin, and then new block. And now if we look in our directory here, we should have new block, and it's been scaffolded as a dynamic block. And that's just a time saving. That's just a time saver that we do. And what's really great about it is that if you had a template, which I actually do have a template in here that I've been using, you can access this template locally as well. So this is you could do something like, well, I can just show you. So in here, it's actually going, okay, it's going to go out of directory because it's CD'd into plugins, and then it's going to look for my plugin /BDC, Block Developer Cookbook, and it's going to run that template, which is doing a whole bunch of stuff in there. Yeah, that's that. What do we think? How are we feeling about that? These test blocks I don't need. This is from the block developer. The thing from yesterday. I'm gonna do this. Oops. Does that all make sense? I'm talking to you, Flex. Hopefully that's helpful in some way. The only thing you will have to do is for every block you'll have to come and add this. Now you can also do you can do some globbing, which I've done in the past. I'm trying to remember where I did that, where basically you just like get the folder name of everything inside that directory and loop it, because that's all it needs. This is just a path to the root to the directory, because what it wants is actually the path to the block JSON or the path to the directory where the block JSON exists. So you could just do a for loop in there and just register block type for each directory that's found inside of blocks. 1, 2, 3. Cool. Well, I hope that helps. I hope it helps. Yeah, so cool. So we're gonna, I'm going, do you need any of this code, Flex? I don't really want to have my note, this is a great example, but I want to make a simple example for the Block Developer Cookbook. But if you need or want any of this code, I'm happy to provide it to you. Basically, it's going to be the package JSON that you're looking for, and specifically this flag right there is the one you want. And you know what? Maybe I'll just link the yeah. So it's all in here, right? Okay, cool. Well, that's fine. I will get rid of it then out of my repo, but just know that, you know, if you've forgotten it or whatever, if you do want a copy of any of this stuff, you just reach out and let me know, and I will do the best again. I'll just give you the code. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna delete multi-blocks because I don't think we need that in there. And what do we got? What do we have going on in here? Oh, what? Oh, close the change. What do we got? Oh, block variations. Okay, well that's cool. I'm feeling pretty good about that one. So let's see what else. I'm going to just put some labels on this. for this. This is going to be a recipe, and it's going to be sous chef. That's where we're going to put that, because it's this is a very complicated structure, but the stuff that we're talking about is not super duper complicated. I feel like it's a bit of a documentation issue, Flex, because you weren't aware of that particular flag, right? So I think this is a docs issue, not an issue with you. Thank you so much for contributing that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content on WordPress development. You can also join me live every Thursday at 10:30 Eastern on Twitch. Check the description for the link.